what's up guys? This is your boy, it's Pilot 2K7 back with another tutorial video. Today we're going to be talking about how to install the LSPDFR police mod for Grand Theft Auto 5. So I'm going to show you guys how to play as a police officer in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now first thing, just in case you're brand new, this is only going to work on PC guys. No PS4, no Xbox, I'm so sorry. PC only. You're going to need a pretty good PC to run it, in fact. So what we're going to be doing guys is installing the newest version of LSPDFR. It is going to be 0.4. So we're going to go ahead and go over that. If you guys want to check out some of my previous tutorials, you could definitely check out my website, acepilot2k7.com/tutorials. We have a lot of different tutorials on our website and they are constantly being updated. So definitely check that out. So let's jump over to LCPDFR.com and let's talk a little bit about LSPDFR. Now, if you guys are brand new, like you guys have no idea what you're doing, first you're going to need to get Grand Theft Auto 5 for PC. So there's pretty much two different ways you could get it. I recommend you get it from Steam. Steam is pretty easy. You could buy it, download it. As you can see, I have a ton of games here. It installs it right to your computer. That's the easiest way in my opinion. You could also go the retail way and like say buy it from Amazon and install the disc or whatever, anything like that. So I'm gonna be going over the Steam way, but it's pretty much the same if you have the retail copy as well. So now that you have Grand Theft Auto 5 installed on your computer, you're going to want to go to lcpdfr.com or you could just Google LSPDFR. It still brings you here. And you're going to want to go to downloads, guys. So go ahead and click downloads. And now, if you just go right here, you're going to see LSPDFR. This is going to be the first thing that you're going to want to download. Here, you're going to see some essential mods. Now, since there was a major update, a lot of the essential mods may not work. So just keep that in mind. Here, you're going to find vehicle models, so you can find your vehicles. Vehicle textures, so you can find texture and skin packs to fit specific vehicle models if you want to change them. Scripts and plugins, these are like third-party scripts and plugins that are very helpful. Characters, this is going to be uniforms, audios, sirens, visual and data. This is like stuff that makes your game look better, so you'll maybe find like some stuff to make your lights brighter, stuff like that. And then we got a miscellaneous section. So go ahead and click on LSPDFR, then click on LSPD first response. As you can see, this was just updated 8 hours ago, so brand new. Now, if you guys want to find out some more information, I highly recommend you guys check out the LSPDFR 0.4 page and the wiki. Definitely check those out, plus the getting started guide. That will definitely help you out. So what we're going to do is go ahead and download this file, check all this stuff out if you agree. Then go ahead and agree. Now you could download a manual or automatic. Either way is fine. Let's go automatic way, but I'll show you guys how to do the manual way as well. So okay, so once you have that download into your computer, I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to do next. So as you can see, once that downloads, you're just going to want to open it up. Alright, so to find out where your GTA 5 folder is, there's a couple different things you could do. I'll show you guys probably the simplest way. So if you go on your computer, you should see something like this PC or something like that. I gotta clear up my C drive. I got way too much stuff in there. But I really don't even use a C drive. It's crazy. But what you're gonna want to do is go to wherever your game is installed. So remember, by default, it's gonna be in your C drive. I use my D drive for most of my stuff. So you're gonna go ahead and go to your C drive or wherever you have it set. So it's gonna be C or D. Then you're gonna want to go to Steam Games. Then you're gonna want to go to Steam Apps, Common. Should see Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's how you get to your Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. Now what I recommend that you do too, go ahead and right click it and create a desktop shortcut, because that would help you out a lot. So you're gonna make a desktop shortcut. Alright, so it's gonna make a shortcut. If it makes it here, you just move it to your desktop. I'll get rid of this extra one. So what you could do with this shortcut, you just click it and then that brings up your Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. So that's really useful to have. Now also, I forgot to mention, if you guys do have the retail version, your version is probably going to be again in your C or D wherever you install it. So it should be somewhere in your C. It's probably going to be program files 86, and then you should have a file Rockstar Games, and then you should have your Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. Like, it would be in Social Club, but there should be another folder right here. So if you're on the retail version, it will be in here. If you're on the Steam version, it will be the way I said previously. So this is going to be our brand new install. Now this is a fresh install. There's absolutely no mods in here, as you can see. So we're going to be installing everything for the very first time. So now that we have that up, let's go ahead and open up our automatic setup there. So it's going to open up into a zip file. So you're going to need like WinRAR or anything else that can open up a zip file. And you can just like drag this to your desktop, or you just better yet drag that to your desktop for now. I already have it there, so we'll just overwrite and bam. Okay, so we close that out. So this again is going to be the automatic install. The manual, I'll go over that afterwards. So let's go ahead and double click that. Alright, now by default, you may get this. As you can see, Window Defender is trying to block this, so we just want to press more info, make sure this is correct, and you're going to do run anyway. So we're going to go ahead and load that up. And let's see over here. Do you want to allow? Yes. And it's going to start unpacking. So again, we're doing this from a brand new install. It's pretty much the same exact way if you already have LSPDFR installed. And it is going to ask you if you want to uninstall 0.3. So you just make sure you press yes to uninstall it. That way you don't have any problems there. So we're going to press OK for English. Next. Agree. And here you can see what I was talking about. So it's going to install LSPDFR, and it's going to uninstall 0.3. So if you already had LSPDFR, you had the old version, make sure this is clicked, because you want to make sure it removes the old version so you don't have any problems. So we're going to do next. Always want to make sure that this is installed into the correct location. So as you can see, everything is the same. So we're going to go install. And it's going to just copy everything over. Boom. All right, there we go. So we go ahead and launch the LSPD first response, our first time configurator. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this configurator will guide you through the initial setup of LSPDFR. So next, please accept the license. So you just got to show the license there. So this is just pretty much telling you what exactly is going on. So pretty much it uses a plugin called or a mod called Rage Hook, which is pretty much how LSPDFR works. So you just kind of have to agree to that. It's going to give you a green arrow or green check mark. And now it's going to say we recommend disabling the version text renderings and setting everything to load on startup. So you could do that yourself, or you could do it manually, or you could do it however you want. So like, for example, I mean, it's pretty much easy to just, you could just do it honestly. So let's just have it do it. I'll show you guys how to change it just in case. So LSPDFR is now installed, so we are ready to play. We go ahead and start up the game. Now, one thing I want to recommend you guys do is always check your Rage Hook plugin. So if you kind of just hover over it, you see that the file version is 0.64. So what you want to do is, let's just type in Rage Hook. You're always going to want to go to ragepluginhook.net/downloads. It just makes sure that that's the latest version. So here you can see 6.4 is the latest version. If it said 6.5, you're going to want to download 6.5 and install that, because obviously you're going to need to have the updated version. So by default, LSPDFR won't come with it. Obviously right now it does, since it just came out. But if you're watching this like, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, a year, 2 years later, I want to make sure you do that. So just to quickly show you guys how to install Rage Hook, it's really easy. All you really have to do is just copy all of the files, with the exceptions of the ones that I am avoiding. So all of these here. So plugins, all of this from here. Here, you don't need to put in the README, you don't need the license, you don't need the SDK. So grab all of these and just drop them right over there. And the way you highlight them, just in case you don't know, you just press Control to highlight whichever ones you want to highlight. So we're gonna go ahead and replace, and now we have the latest Rage Hook in. So Obviously, it's gonna still say RageHook 64, but I just wanted to show you guys how to properly update RageHook in case you have to. So the game is pretty much ready to start, guys. In order to start, all you guys do is double click the Rage plugin hook, and that's gonna start up the game. Now, I do want to do a couple other things before we get going. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and download Script Hook 5 really quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit downloads, get that opened up. Go inside of this bin folder. Now, Script Hook is very useful. A lot of other mods run off of it. So we're gonna go ahead and just copy these two. I don't really like this native trainer, so we're not gonna install that one, but I'll show you guys a better one that I personally like to use. So we're gonna take these two files, drop them in, and we are good to go. And last thing we're gonna download is going to be, let's go to GTA 5 mods. And I'll link all of this in the video description for you guys so you guys don't have to worry about it. So we're going to download Trainer 5, which is going to be right here, Simple Trainer. So let's go ahead and download that as well. This is a very useful trainer, and a lot of people use it. I highly recommend it. So for this, you just got to take these two files, drop them in here, and you are good to go. Alright guys, so now that we have our trainer, we have RageHook, we have LSPDFR, we are ready to go. And really quickly, I just want to show you guys how to install it the manual way. So like say right here is going to be the manual install, which we downloaded earlier. Pretty much did the same exact thing. The only difference is you're going to see all of these files in here. So what you're going to want to do is again, just, use the control button. You want to highlight these. You don't need the README in there. You want to highlight all of these. You're going to want to highlight that, and they just drag all of this into here. And if it has to overwrite anything, you just overwrite anything. And again, after you do this, you're going to want to check your RageHook version and go back to RageHook, download the latest version if there is one. And yeah, that's how you do it the manual way. So either way, super duper easy. So let's go ahead and load this in. Now here you're going to see RageHook plugin is being blocked, so you just want to go ahead and allow Rage plugin to unblock all of these files, because if they're blocked, they won't be able to run, and you won't be able to run the police mod. Now you may have to check around with your antivirus software, because sometimes this stuff kind of flags antivirus stuff. So if you have a problem at this step, just check out like your Windows Defender, your antivirus, and just see if you could allow RageHook and Grand Theft Auto to go through without a problem. So anyway, let's get back to this. We're gonna go ahead and accept. It's doing its first time run. It's asking you to back up your game. I highly recommend that you do that, because if the game updates, you are not going to be able to play any mods. And two, all of the mod creators re-updates or updates all of their mods. So definitely, guys, always make sure you guys make a backup. That way, if there is an update, you can still downgrade your game and keep playing until the update is released, and you don't have to wait for the update. So always recommend you do that. Alright guys, so we're pretty much ready to go. I'll just run through this a little bit here. So this is going to be the button that you're going to press to bring up the RageHook console. And we'll talk about that once we're in the game in a little while. Here you can kind of set RageHook to automatically load on startup. So if you guys want it to load automatically, you could do that, or if not, you could just put don't, and then you could load it yourself once you're in game. So either way is fine. I'll show you how to do it both ways. Here's advanced stuff, and here I never really had to mess with anything, so I'm just gonna leave it. Game settings. You could use command lines, like if you need it to, like, start in a specific mode or anything. I normally start mine in force borderless mode. So if you need anything like that, you go ahead and do that. And if you need to like change a game version, backup, anything like that, you can do that right there. So let's save and launch. Now it's going to validate the hook, and it's going to go ahead and actually launch the game. So whenever you want to play LSPDFR, you just double click that RageHook button. You do not have to go into Steam or anything like that. You don't have to do nothing like that. Just rage hook. That's gonna go ahead and start the game up. So let's go ahead and wait for that. Alright, so you can see the game is starting up now. So we're gonna go ahead and let that start up. And we should be in game shortly. But as you could see, guys, wow, I cannot talk tonight. I'm so excited. It's really easy to install. Just follow the tutorials and you'll be in here before you know it. So we're gonna let this load, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to actually go on duty and do all of that stuff there next. Alright guys, so we are now in game. It looks so crazy because I didn't even put in any of my EMB or anything like that yet. So this is default GTA 5, which looks pretty interesting right now, without like say Visual 5 or like make visuals great again or anything like that. So anyway, what we are going to do, let's go ahead and go to our settings by pressing escape or start on your controller. Now if you have your rage hook set to automatically load LSPDFR, you guys are going to see some police stations here. If you have it set to not automatically load, you're going to have to press F4 and you're going to type in load. As you can see, it's going to want to fill in this right here, so you can just press tab to insert the suggestion. So tab, and then we're going to press space, and then here's our option of what we could load. So LSPD, we press tab again to fill that out, and we're going to press enter, and it's going to go ahead and load. Alrighty, so this is going to be the first time it's loading. It may kind of do it a little bit slowly. You guys can see a bunch of stuff moving. It looks like we're in the Matrix right now. But yeah, once this is done, we should be ready to go. And again, you can set this to automatically load as well. Only reason why I don't automatically load it myself, because like say when I'm doing like say, you know, firefighter mod or real life mod or stuff like that, I don't need LSPDFR on, so that way I don't like it to automatically load, because then I'll just have to waste time loading it and unloading it. So that's why I did not do that. So now, as you see on our mini map, we have a bunch of police stations, as you can see, and you're gonna also see some other markers as well. That's gonna be the jail. That's pretty interesting. We only have one jail right now since we don't have any other plugins. And so let's head over to the police station now. Since we install Simple Native Trainer, so if we press F3, that's going to bring up Simple Native Trainer, and you can use your keys on the numpad to go through all the options. So we could change weather if we want, as you can see, do anything like that. You can also change the time, so if you want to do noon, night, whatever you want to do. And again, use the numpad to move around. You can teleport, object spawning, model spawning, ton of stuff here. I'm not going to go through that at this time. Now if you have key binding automatically, it should automatically be saved. All you gotta do is press delete, and you'll, oh no, you'll teleport to the location. I didn't mean to put it right here. Okay, if you press F3, go to options, never wanted. Let's just do that really quickly, or clear wanted level. That gets rid of your wanted level right there. So again, by pressing delete, that's just an easy way you could teleport instead of having to press F3, go to teleport, and then go to, where is it at anyway? I don't even know where it's at. I haven't did it this way in so long. It's somewhere over here. Teleport to waypoint. So instead of doing all of that, you could just delete and you're good. Alright guys, so we're gonna head inside of the station for the very first time. Oh wow, that is awesome. So that's new right there. He just
staring at me.
Wow, that is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go on duty. Let's head back here. Does everybody talk? No, just standing. Excuse me. Alright, so that's how we go on duty. Hey there. Alright, let's go locker room menu. So that's pretty much it, guys, for how to install LSPDFR. As you can see, everything works. All we got to do is just, you know, continue, and we'll be in game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hope it worked out for you. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below in the comments section. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. Also, Make sure you guys check out my website for more tutorials on how to do other things as well. And you can find that at acepilot2k7.com/tutorials. And I have a lot of other things on my website, so definitely check it out, acepilot2k7.com. So hopefully this tutorial helped you out. Let me know if you guys would like to see anything else. I'm going to start working on our first LSPDFR 0.4 video next. So hope to see you guys watching that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.